Welcome back to another episode of Between the Lines. I'm Wolfey. I'm here with Bones. We've got a great show for you today. We are going to go over the 4 best questions that we received during last week's live stream and then preview this upcoming weekend's action.
I don't have like a thing for 4.
4 fingers?
Like if you fouled me while I was shooting a 3.
Okay.
Say 4 again.
4?
Or 4 biggest questions.
4 biggest questions?
4-point play.
We'll try to edit that out.
Okay.
So 4 best questions that we received during last week's live stream, plus preview of this week's coming action, and that includes, for the first time since the restart, Bones, La Liga is back in play.
Yes.
Serie A back in play as well,
yes.
Even though we don't have any money on Serie A.
No, Serie A. I mean, those games are tough to watch at times.
Some of them, yeah. But so
I'm not really watching them, but I'm guessing.
But we'll go back through all that stuff. But Bones, some terrible news coming out of England. Our beloved Black Cats of Sunderland staying down in League One for another year. The English FA has canceled the rest of the season. That came down. Final decision came down on Tuesday. So that means another. Somber day for us, Bones. Top 2 teams go up. Sunderland, who finished at the end in 7th, so they are staying down for another year in League One, which is, Bones, Division 3 of English soccer.
Oh, Division 3 is the best division. That's what I played in. So, like, I got recruited by Duke and stuff, and then I was like, oh, that's Division 1. There's 2 more divisions that are better.
Duke was the fallback school.
No, Duke was like, I'm not even opening your letters. And they were sending me money.
Yeah.
Coach K doesn't shit.
Yeah. All you talentless little hacks down
there. But yes,
there.
I know I caught him in earlier, and that was actually genuine. But when I saw that news, it was just, it's so heartbreaking. They're the town. We liked them before this documentary that seems to pummel them further into the earth. I mean, if you're down and you're 6 feet deep, that club is 18 feet deep, and we can't, I don't know what to do. I'm not going to give up on them.
Yeah.
But I don't see any way they get up.
Yeah, how much more dirt can be left in Sunderland to pile on that grave? So terrible news for us. But Bones, let's get back in. Let's cheer up a little bit. Get back into the 4 best questions and comments that we received during last week's live stream.
I'm ready. I promise I'm done with that.
First, the question that was on everyone's mind during the live stream.
Yes.
Bones, where was Pooch?
So Pooch's life for the last 3 to 4 years, if we're being honest, has been like the opposite of the rain cloud on like Charlie Brown's head. He's been chasing the rain, being women, but he just can't find them, right? And then so Friday night it started with a simple text that I'm babysitting for my parents or something, and then it turned into I don't remember anything after 10, and then it turned into I met a lady. So which one is it, or is it all 3? But I'm on board with all of it.
We're praying it's all 3, right?
And he showed up, and it was so fun. And
yeah.
So we're not even going to question him. Let's go into question 2 and leave him alone. He's got a big game next Friday.
Yeah, great for Pooch. We're happy for you, buddy.
He seemed lighter Saturday and Sunday.
For a man of his stature, seeming lighter is that's saying something.
Yeah, it's like Mary Poppins without an umbrella.
Yeah, so great for Pooch. So second question, that comes from Daniel Gill.
Is this soccer related?
This one is soccer related, folks.
This one out.
Daniel Gill asks, are Christian Pulisic's days at Chelsea numbered? And I'm sure he's referring to the Timo Werner acquisition from Red Bull Leipzig that's been announced. Hakim Ziyech, who was purchased from Ajax earlier, who was Ajax's reigning 2-time player of the year.
Not a bad club.
Yeah, not a bad club at all. They already have Willian there. They already have Pedro there. Mason Mount has seen some time over Christian Pulisic this past season as well. Callum Hudson-Odoi as well, although he's facing his own legal issues right now. So, Daniel Gill, to answer your question, I don't think so. I think Christian Pulisic still has a future at Chelsea. I still think he has a future starting at Chelsea.
But will he be able to focus and train with Ross Barkley's tight ass looking him right in the face?
That's always a difficulty. I think you can. Any slump that Chelsea goes on, I think you can.
And our listeners can say what they will about me, but when you see that thing in person, it was mind altering.
Yeah, I mean, I think they had to get rid of Hazard just for the same reason.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. You could watch a game.
Yeah. So, Yeah, I don't. I think the acquisitions of Hakeem Ziyech, of Timo Werner, plus the rumor of them possibly pursuing Kai Havertz from Bayer Leverkusen as well, another player who could possibly play in Christian Pulisic's position. I don't think these are bad things necessarily for Christian Pulisic. I think if it signals anything, it's a signal that probably Willian and Pedro are on their way out. So Chelsea is in a sense reloading. You have Hakeem Ziyech, who is a left-footed player, likes to play on the right wing. Christian Pulisic, a right-footed player, likes to play on the left wing. So that's not necessarily going to be direct competition for him. Timo Werner, who I think prefers to play up the middle. We've seen that since Paulsen's been injured with Red Bull Leipzig. Timo Werner has kind of assumed the number 9 position. So I think Timo Werner, who can play on the left, and certainly Pulisic's going to have to battle him for that starting role out there. But Werner will also split time with Tammy Abraham, I think, up top at the number 9. Kai Havertz is another story. Kai Havertz can definitely play out wide left. So if they do end up landing Kai Havertz, that is for sure going to be direct competition with Pulisic. But again, for a team like Chelsea that's expected to be a top 4 team in the English Premier League, that means Champions League for them. That means FA Cup.
They have a great manager. They have a new stadium. It's a great time to be a Chelsea fan.
Yeah, that means FA Cup, Champions League, the normal league schedule, Caribou Cup. There's so many competitions that a team like Chelsea plays in that you need depth. So even if Pulisic isn't necessarily a full-time starter there next season, he's certainly going to get plenty of games. I'm not that overly concerned about Christian Pulisic's.
I thought you might be like a 6. You seem like a 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'm not. So let's move on. So Bones. So I'll lay some foundation before we, some context before
we start building the house right away.
Yeah, before we get into this next question. So Bones, you came in hot during the live stream on Saturday.
Hadn't slept.
24 hours of not sleeping. I'm sure that can do that to you.
Yeah.
But you got on me for saying literally in a sentence. So Donnie Coleman asked, Bones, what are your thoughts on the phrase living your best life?
My thoughts on living your best life are my same on the entire social media experience that is ruining our world. The only reason I have it is because this dumb pipe dream and another pipe dream I have, selling t-shirts that are the logos on the back. So if you want to get at me, I'm on Twitter. But the main issue is people advertise their life like they're having fun. Like, we've all seen the pictures of a husband and a wife. You know they hate each other. Their 3 kids are gouging each other's eyes out. And they're in the pool and they're like, best vacation ever. And they say, living your best life. No one believes that. Wolf and I are living our best lives. We've been to Europe, the World Cup, Euros. We've been to all over the world. We can go wherever we want. It doesn't matter. We have no obligations. And we're still being productive. That's living your best life. We're going to Indonesia in like 2 weeks for no reason. We went to Nicaragua last week.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say anytime you see the couple holding their baby in a pool that both of those people want to just drown that kid.
My God! I was not saying that.
I'll say it. Let's be controversial here, Bones, but which I don't even think that's controversial.
I mean, I just don't like the whole concept of you tell all your friends you hate your life and then it's living my best life #. So that's my answer, Donnie Coleman.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You're
and if you haven't got your taxes done yet, Stevie, have you?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Donnie's out there.
There's Bones' thoughts on living your best life.
Question number 4.
Question number 4. This is actually another soccer question. This one comes from Kevin Gill. He asks, is Joshua Kimmich just a clone of Philip Lahm, the former Bayern legend, former Bayern player, former Germany player, German legend? Yeah, I think that's a great observation, Kevin. Joshua Kimmich came up through the Stuttgart system, played for Red Bull Leipzig after that, and then was purchased by Bayern Munich. Started out as a right back. Similar to Philip Lahm, started as a right back, and Philip Lahm transitioned to a center mid under Pep Guardiola when Pep was the manager of Bayern Munich. Flourished in that position. Incredibly intelligent.
Like a lifer, kind of.
Yeah, Kimmich has done the same thing. He started out as right back just like Philip Lahm, kind of studied under Philip Lahm while he was there, and has now moved over into center mid. You would think he'd be kind of a traditional holding center mid with that defensive instinct of his. But we've seen that he can pitch in a goal against Borussia Dortmund.
Most important goal of the Bundesliga season.
Yeah.
And he's doing to me what Tony Marino did. He's making me love a player on a rival team. Like, I hate Bayern Munich, but I'm drawn to him
Yeah.
in ways I can't explain.
Yeah, if I ever make the mistake of having children, watching him break your heart with that goal against Borussia Dortmund, he will certainly.
If you take a picture of you and your kid in bucket hats that says "Living My Best Life," I will kill you.
I was going to say that he's going to be my child will be named after him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Real original Josh.
Yeah.
Never met one of those before.
Yeah. So Joshua Kimmich. Yeah, great observation, Kevin Gill. He is pretty much a clone, not only in the way he plays, but his kind of career trajectory. We expect him to be captain of Germany here.
On to the picks.
Next to come. Yeah, so on to the picks. So we've got a ton of action. Like we mentioned, we'll start off Friday, Bones.
Great game.
So we have Red Bull versus Hoffenheim. We managed to get in that pick early.
I texted you Sunday night.
Yeah,
You're probably reading like Goodnight Moon or something.
Not sure what that is. Red Bull -1.
That's a lot about your family.
That line has since moved to -1.5. I'm not sure if I would take it at -1.5, but we love it at -1.
Yeah, you're gonna get at least a push. Hoffenheim playing for Europa spot. Red Bull playing to stay above Bagliabach.
Yeah.
And Leverkusen, so massive game. We have 3 games on Saturday at 9:30. Let me run through them real quick. Paderborn, Bremen. Paderborn, we've talked about how we love them, but they do not score a lot of goals. They create chances. Bremen cannot score to save their lives. We like the under 2 and 3/4. Our live stream. Pew, pew, pew. Live stream. Dortmund. Remember those nights we used to go out to those clubs? That was so fun. Dortmund -1.5 against Dusseldorf, who's a terrible team and at home, so they're still acting like they have fans. And then the third game is our boy Gout, not Wout, Weglerson, and Wolfsburg will win 1-0. I guarantee that. And then we have a great little afternoon snacks like some pimento cheese at the Wolf Redneck household.
Folks,
It was a rancher.
Folks, it's definitely Wout, not Gout. We've been through this for a week now. Wout, Windhurst for Wolfsburg. So moving on, we do have, like we said, La Liga is back. So we have Barcelona playing bottom feeders Mallorca. We like Barcelona -1.5 in that match.
But Mallorca sounds beautiful.
I'm sure it is, Bones. Messi resumed training with the team on Tuesday. There's been some video of him just absolutely crushing his teammates in training. So he looks like he's ready to play. I'm not sure if he's going to start this game or how big of a role he's going to play in the game on Saturday. I don't think they're going to need him, so they may be a little bit cautious with him. Either way, -1.5, Barcelona versus Mallorca. We still like that.
Your boys.
Yeah, Sunday we have Leverkusen -1 against Schalke. Listen, Schalke is just like they're a roadkill at this point. You know, people just keep running over them and stomping them down when they're dead. We like Leverkusen -1. We thought about the over/under in this one, which is
I would have just gone
2 and 3.
Leverkusen's going to cover. But you obviously, things have happened to you that you can't recover from, and that's not your fault. So,
Yeah.
Wolf, we got a lot of content, a lot of positive content coming out. We got
So you can find all of our content, folks, on our website. You can find the link to our website on the Facebook page. You can like the Facebook page to get all the content. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can find the link to the website on the YouTube channel as well. You can find us on Twitter. I'm Wolfey at BTL Soccer.
I'm into BTL Soccer and Instagram, and I'll figure out how to use that at some point.
Yeah, so tune in this weekend, this Saturday actually, 9:30 for the Borussia Dortmund match. Should be at least a lot of action at the very least.
We'll also have Wolfsburg. So 2 matches at once. Come join us. Some eggs, maybe some brunch, you know. Who knows?
Grab a beer, and then certainly make sure.
I think I'm gonna do White Russian Saturday.
Okay, dude. So make sure you are opening up your Facebook page for that one and getting all of our content. And we will see you guys this Saturday for the live stream.